Welcome to episode 14 of the Crochet with Kaye podcast. I post every Monday and talk about all things crochet, yarn, and more. My name is Kahila or Kaye. You can find me on Instagram at KAHILAHHH for any channel updates, yarn updates, my projects, and more. Now, let's get right into it. You guys, okay, so first of all, this podcast is going to be shorter than usual. One, because I did not write a lot of things down to talk about today, because today is my birthday. Yes, it's my birthday, September 12th. Today will not be my birthday for you guys. It will be the day after, but I'm filming on my birthday and I'm just like, I'm not going to talk about a lot because I just want to celebrate my birthday and chill. So yeah, happy birthday to me. I am 24 years old. Please let me know down below how old you guys thought I was when you first saw me, before you found out about my age, because when I was live, a lot of people said some ages that made me question myself. Okay, not really, but it's always interesting to hear or see how old people think I am, because the youngest I got was 16, you guys, and I'm just like, what? It's just so funny. So yeah, it's my birthday, and how am I gonna celebrate? Because I know a lot of people will ask. Well, let me tell you, okay? I will celebrate today with knitting. Yes, I'm gonna be knitting. I'm trying to finish this sweater I'm working on, and of course I'll talk about this later with you guys today. But I'm trying to finish that sweater, so I'm gonna be knitting all day and watching a bunch of movies with my sisters all day, starting with High School Musical, because we love High School Musical. We've been watching it every single year since it came out, and that's a long time. So yeah, we'll be starting off with High School Musical, and then we'll probably be watching movies that we haven't seen before after we watch High School Musical, just because whenever we sometimes get into this mood where we just want to watch random movies just to get out of our comfort zone and just figure out what's out there. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing, starting with High School Musical. Of course, you gotta start with the classic, you know what I'm saying, okay? Anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna eat a big meal that Malika will be cooking up for us. We were literally just talking the other day, sorry, tangents. Anyway, we're talking the other day about wanting to eat this specific food. And then we're like, ooh, we can just have it for our birthday. And she was like, great idea. I'll buy it, all the stuff, whenever she says she'll buy it. And she bought it. And yeah, hold on. I need to exit out this notification. Okay. So that's what I'll be doing. A lot of people like to celebrate big for their birthdays. I'm just like, I will literally sit at home and knit and be like, oh my gosh, it was the best day ever, because it doesn't take much for me to enjoy anything, honestly. I can literally sit in a room with somebody and just not even talk to them the entire time. We're just chilling, just the presence of that person is there, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun, we should do it again, because it doesn't take much for me to enjoy a moment, which I'm so happy about. Anyway, yeah, how does it feel to be 24? It feels exactly the same as 23. I, like always, am not used to being this new age, but as time goes on, I will get used to saying, oh, I'm 24. That sounds foreign coming out of my mouth, but after a year, you get used to it, you know? Every year we age, every year we get used to it. It's so weird. I love getting older. Anyway, yeah, so happy birthday to me. That's about it. Yeah, it's so crazy. Anyway, I was gonna say more about it, but you guys don't need to hear more about it. But yeah, let me know down below how old you think I am. Even though now you know my age, but let me know how old you think I look. Yeah. And how old you thought I was when you first saw me. There we go. All right, next. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is the update section. Oh gosh. Hello? Update section. Anyway, I want to talk about the October cal just for a little bit, because I remember telling you guys, I don't know if it was in a podcast episode or a live stream, but I remember telling you guys that I'll be using the exact colors that my sister used for her pattern. So let me backtrack. The October cal, I'm hosting a crochet along in October. It starts October 1st. It will end November 1st. And we are following the pattern my sister, Kaye, Kalila, the one she wrote. It's her rusty high neck. And it's on our website, cobbydolls.com, if you want to participate. And ooh, it's gonna be so much fun. This is my first ever crochet along, and oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to see all the pictures. A lot of people have already gotten their yarn. I still need to get my mohair. Anyway, I'm just very excited. So yes, I'm hosting a crochet along in October. Look, time's flying. Okay, October's almost here. I'm trying to finish these projects that I have so that I can just dedicate all that time to that sweater. Anyway, okay, so the yarn I'll be using, I will no longer be using the exact yarn that she used, which was Knitting for Olive Merino, which is their fingering weight merino, and Knitting for Olive, well, I'll still be using Knitting for Olive mohair, yeah. I just won't be using the color that she used because I was looking on my bookshelf, which is right there. I literally took all my books off of it, put it in a bin, and put my yarn on there because I just needed room for my yarn, and I was just like, that's perfect. So yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so I looked on my bookshelf and I saw yarn. Why don't I just grab it? Yeah, okay. All right, so you guys, I got some yarn from Red Door Fiber Studio. Kate, she's the owner of she's an indie dyer, and first of all, today is the day that she's dropping her ACOTAR yarn, like her collection. I'm so excited. It's 9 a.m. right now, and hers drops. It's 3 indie dyers are dropping ACOTAR related yarn, but it's mainly Kate who did the collection, and the other 2, which is Teeny Button and Explorer Knits, they are collabing with Kate. Yes, a lot going on. Anyway, so today is the day, and all 3 of them are dropping yarn, and you already know I'm getting the yarn. Okay, so anyway, all of that to say, Kate was experimenting like a month or 2 ago. I don't even know at this point. Maybe, I don't know, a month or 2, and she experimented and created some ACOTAR trial yarn, and she just was like, hey, I just have this yarn that I was experimenting on. I'm selling it. When I tell you, I never clicked buy as fast as I did that day. Anyway, so I looked on my shelf and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have that yarn that I can use. It's fingering weight. I have enough yardage. I literally made sure to get way more than needed in sweater quantity. So I'll be using this yarn, this hand-dyed yarn. Ooh, thumbnail. Okay, all right. Anyway, so I have 3 of these. So they're all called ACOTAR trial yarn, but I have 3 of these, and I'm like, ooh, I should make sleeves out of these. Yes, so these will be the sleeves, and then this, oh, and then this will be the body. Oh my gosh. So sleeves, body, sleeves, body. So that is what my rusty high neck will look like, and I need to get my mohair with it. I'm gonna pair some gray mohair with it since they both have like gray elements in it, and I feel like it will be good enough not to take away from all of the color in it. So yeah, I'm gonna do gray mohair with it, and I am so excited because this is just like, I was gonna use this to create a crochet sweater, but I didn't know what crochet sweater. I was just gonna create a crochet sweater, create a pattern or whatever, and then I decided to do this crochet along, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can literally create my crochet sweater, not have to think about creating a pattern or whatever, and I can just follow my sister's. Oh my gosh. You guys, I am so excited. Okay, so yeah, this is the yarn I'll be using for the crochet along. Ugh. And let me know if you guys are participating, because I would love to know. And also let me know what kind of yarn you're using, the color you'll be using, if you're gonna follow the pattern to the T, make it crop. Some people are making it crop, some people are following the pattern to the T. Like, I just want to know everything. I am so excited, and it's gonna be my first time working with fingering weight yarn. First time. And I have so much yarn on my shelf that's fingering weight, but I haven't used fingering weight yarn yet because I have so many other projects that I use, like worsted weight or DK or what's the other one? I forgot. Yeah, so anyway, that's the crochet along, and this update is forever long. So let's move on to the first segment, which is my yarn haul. I didn't mean to abruptly end the crochet along talk like that, but if you want to talk more about it, comment in the comments down below, whatever questions you have, and you can also chat with me in the Discord. Link is down below for you guys. Anyway, yarn haul. So I didn't get much yarn this week, as in I only got one order of yarn. I have yarn coming in tomorrow as well, so that'll be in next week's podcast, which so exciting. Anyway, yeah, I got yarn. Let me just show you guys. I have 3 of them right here, but I got like 8 or something. I don't know. So I think I was talking last week about this yarn, and this yarn is for my knit sweater that I'm working on right now, my Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit. And I was supposed to use the green yarn, but then my green yarn wasn't sent. So then I used the blue yarn that I had, the Drops Air, and I was like, I still want to use the green yarn. And so I was just like, let me just mix the colors together because you guys know me and my colors. I have to have my colors mixed together. I don't know. There's just something about a sweater being solid that doesn't sit right with me. Just a solid, just one color. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just love everything to have multiple colors. Anyway, so I showed you guys the blue Drops Air that I have. Now this is the green Drops Air that I have. I got 3 because I got 3 to show you guys because it just looks better when, you know, you have multiple. So yeah, green Drops Air. This is actually not the uni color, which is like the one solid color. This is the mixed one. So you can see it has like a heathered look, which is like super cool. Super cute. Oh my gosh. Which makes it even better combining it with the blue. It's so funny. I love doing like mixing colors and styles that people like usually wouldn't do. It's just me. So this is the color. I'm so excited. So this is the only yarn that I got this week. Well, the only yarn that came in this week. Okay. I have more yarn coming. I should have like 2 different orders of yarn to show you guys next week. So here it is, short yarn haul. It's okay. I'm currently using it for the project I'm working on, the knitted project. And speaking of projects, let's move on to whips. So whips, you guys, I am trying to limit myself to 1 knit whip and 1 crochet whip a month. So I'll have 2 whips. 1 will be a knitting one and 1 will be a crochet one. And it just helps me to, it just helps me to not get overwhelmed by all of the projects. It helps me finish projects quicker. I can actually like take my time. Not that I haven't been taking my time with other projects, but you know, once you have a deadline for yourself, it's like you rush yourself a little bit without even realizing it. And that's what's been happening with me, and I haven't been enjoying the process. Like, I love enjoying the process of things, and I haven't been able to enjoy the process of a lot of my projects recently. So I'm like, okay, 2 whips. If you have more, it needs to be like small whips so that I don't have to like just go crazy or something. Anyway, so this first whip that I have right here, oh, it's in this project bag. Okay, a little tangent. So I got this project bag from the little fashion thing that I went to with my sisters and my mom in Vegas. And like, this is my new favorite project bag. Like, I am going to use the crap out of this project bag until this project bag can no longer hold anything in it. So now I'm getting into enamel pins, and okay, I am going to like pin up this entire front with all types of enamel pins. So yeah, this is TL Yarn Crafts Crochet Academy enamel pin that just came in. And this one is, I forgot, my sister got it from someone and she got 2 of them, so she gave me one. So my collection is starting. I have 2 of them and I want to fill up this entire thing. And then when this is fully filled up, I'm gonna just start putting it. Can you guys hear my dad? Anyway, once this is filled up, I'm gonna start filling up everything like right here until it's completely filled. Like, you guys, I'm gonna go crazy. Anyway, I'm holding this up. I was gonna put this away. My project is in here. So I think I showed you guys my ribbing last week that I had with this, but this is my progress so far with the sleeve. Oh my gosh, you can see some of the holes. Like, I changed up my tension just to practice something and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not again. Never again, I'm not doing that. Anyway, so this is the ribbing for the sleeve for this solid October sweater. Solid October V-neck is what I'm gonna call it. I'm creating a pattern for it and I just love these colors mixed together. Like, oh, people have been saying Gryffindor colors and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Like, yes, Gryffindor colors, hello. But I just love them together. They're so cute. So I'm just so excited. I haven't made like a deep V-neck sweater before, so this is gonna be like trial and error. But it's gonna be fun. And yeah, so just wanted to show you guys this. This is literally all I have done for this sweater, and I need to be done with the sweater by the 24th. And it's the 12th right now for me, not for you guys. But I mean, it doesn't take me long to finish crochet sweaters, which is why I'm focusing on my knit sweater right now, which I'll show you guys in literally just a second. So yeah, I have time. I plan to finish this knit sweater this week, so then I can have the rest of the month to, because I can push things like this video and this sweater and this pattern does not have to come out on the 24th. I just want it to, but if I'm still working on it, I will of course push the date and let you guys know as well. So yep, this is all I have done so far. I will try to have more done by the next time I talk to you guys. Yeah. And for this project, I'm using Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair. As you guys know, I love Knitting for Olive, and I'm using their heavy merino. So these 2 colors paired together. So cute. Ugh. Alright, so that's my one crochet project for the month, and my next project I have is my knit project for the month. So like I said, I am knitting the Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit, and it is, when I tell you it is so beginner friendly, you guys, it is so beginner friendly. It gives you everything that you will need for it. Like, I didn't have to look up anything. Like, people were telling me that raglan will be hard, and raglan's not hard at all. When I tell you it is so easy, I didn't even have to look up a video on how to do it. Like, someone had asked me what video I looked up to like learn it, and I'm like, I literally didn't have to do anything because Petite Knit put everything that you'll need to do. Like, she even told you how to do the increases that you'll be using for this project. Like, it's just so thorough, so beautiful. So anyway, this is my progress so far. Let me hold it by the sleeves like this so you can see. This is what it looks like, and you can see all of the blue, and then I was like, I need to start adding some green because, you know, I love the green. So this is the green that I'm adding, and then the sleeves will be green as well. So the entire sleeve, both sleeves will be green. So this will be blue, green, and then green, just because I just love mixing up the colors. So yeah, this is the raglan Louisiana sweater, and this is what I have done so far. If I'm gonna make it like long at the bottom just because I love my sweaters long, and this is my first ever sweater, you guys. Like, I literally learned how to knit and then just knitted a hat, started knitting a vest, didn't finish that, and I just jumped right into reading a pattern and knitting a sweater. So this is gonna be my first ever sweater. Like, look at this. This is so cool. I can't believe I'm doing this. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, just like take another look. So yeah, I'm trying to be done this week. Hopefully Oh, I can't even set a date because I don't even know. But I would love to be done soon. It would be really great if I can be done soon. So yeah, I started this on the 3rd, so it's been a week. A week and a week and like 3 days, and this is how much I got done. I feel like that's great progress. So yeah, this is it. So exciting. And this is actually the project I'm going to be working on while I answer the few questions that I do have. I made sure not to put a lot of questions because I don't want this to be too long. And yeah, so let me situate this real quick and then I will start answering questions. Alrighty. I love knitting. You guys, I love knitting so much. It's so fun. Anyway, this first one is not even a question. It says, not a question, but your cat is beautiful. Thank you so much. I think this person is saying this because I put a question thing on my story and my cat was the picture, and it was a really nice picture of my cat, Thunder, the gray cat, very vocal, so cute. And yeah, but thank you so much for saying that my cat is beautiful, because I think so too. Next question. How long did it take to write your book? Oh, a book question. I didn't even read the question before I read it just now. How long did it take me to write my book? Okay, so story time. It's not a story time, just a little story. But why is it like this? I don't want it like this. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so I got the idea for my book and the series in 2018. So I was writing a bunch of stories before then, and I just got this idea and I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to write this and publish it. Like, this is the book I want to publish. And so then I started writing it, and I was writing it all 2018, all 2019. In 2020 is when I started hiring editors to edit it, and like professional editors to edit it and stuff. And so I continue writing that then as well, because I have to go through the edits, rewrite a bunch of things, take some stuff out. And did I write anything with it in 2021? I think I might, maybe even in 2021 I was still doing a little editing with it. So I'll say it took me 3 years to write it. Like, it took me a year to write and finish it. Like, literally my first draft to... anyway. It took me a year from start to finish to write the first draft. And then after the first draft, after I went through like a bunch of drafts, it took me 3 years to fully edit and complete the story, because it needed lots of work. First time writer, first time trying to professionally publish my book. So I needed lots of help. And yeah, so 1 year for the first draft and 3 years for the entire completion of the book that includes all of the professional edits needed for it as well. So yeah, it is not a... if you want to get into writing and like publishing, like to become a published author, just know it takes some time, and it is not something that you can just do overnight and get immediate success and satisfaction from it, because no, it takes lots of time. A lot of people just see the end results for what you're doing, not knowing like all of the things you're doing in the background to make this accomplishment possible. So that takes a lot. And that's like, to other people, like to other writers and authors, like 3 years is not a long time at all for people to like write and finish a book. Like, that's a short amount of time compared to people who it takes like 5 to 10 years to finish one book. So yeah, everyone's journey is different anyway. All right, would you or did you go to college? Oh, I just wanted to say something real quick with the questions. I know a lot of these questions, for those who like watch every single one of my podcast episodes, some of these questions are the same as some other questions from other podcast episodes. That's because a lot of people don't watch like every single episode and don't realize what question was asked already. And I still answer that same question that might have been the same as in another episode, because not everyone watches every single episode. So I will answer the same questions if I need to, because different people will see different episodes and won't even hear the answer to one of these questions because they didn't watch that episode, you know? So if you're a person who watches my episodes every single time, I'm very sorry if you're hearing the same thing, but I'm also catering to the people who don't watch every single episode. So I have gone to college. I have my associate's degree in business. And do I plan to go to college again anytime soon or at all? At the moment, I do not plan on going back to college at all. But things can change because I love learning, and I don't mind like taking a class here or there for like something I'll need for my life in the future, because I don't know what the future holds. So you never know. I might decide to go back to college. But at the moment, no. Plus, I don't need a college degree for what I'm doing, so yeah. Next, will you try knitting tapestry? You should make one of your book cover. Ooh, knitting tapestry? Oh my gosh. So crocheting a tapestry it wasn't challenging, it was just really tedious. So knitting one? Oh gosh, I couldn't even imagine. I can even imagine following a chart for a knit tapestry. I will literally have to like look that up to see how it's done, but I do not plan on trying out any type of like tapestry for knitting at the moment, but you never know. Like I said, you never know. I could be open to it as a challenging project one month, decide to put the sweaters on pause. Ooh, that sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Putting sweaters on pause? Like what? But you never know. I can decide to just, like I said, put my sweaters on pause and try it one day. But at the moment, I do not plan on doing that. Next, good cheap online places to buy yarn from. It's so expensive. Okay, well, Drops, the brand Drops has some nice affordable yarn, and also Hobie has some good affordable yarn, and Knit Picks also has some affordable yarn, and go to Michael's, Joann, they have nice literal cheap yarn. So if you're not looking for any type of quality in your yarns, you can literally just go to Michael's or Joann and you can get any type of yarn, because yarn is always there. There's literally yarn for like 99 cents. So yeah, if you're not looking for quality, just go to Michael's or Joann. You'll get a lot of yarn at some nice prices. And Joann's always having a sale. Joann always has like coupons and discounts, so you will always find cheap yarn at Joann. And I can't think of anything else, honestly. All right, last question. Have you ever used Plarn, which is plastic yarn? I have not used plastic yarn before, Plarn. That's a very cool word to me, but I have not used that yarn before, I mean, I guess, is Plarn an actual brand, or is it just like you take a plastic bag and make that into yarn, or I don't know. Anyway, either way, I have not used it. And I don't plan on using it. I don't know what I would use it for, honestly. Let me know what people would use Plarn for, because I have no idea. I think I've seen like Morel. She's a amigurumi crochet artist, and she sells her plushies and stuff. I saw her using like plastic to create like plastic mats or something like that. So I think maybe that's yarn as well. I don't know. Either way, I don't plan on using it and I've never used it, but if I'm doing like a project or something, I don't know. I don't know when I would ever use yarn. So yeah, just let me know. I'm open to a lot of things, so I'm down to use it for a project, for something else or someone else, or I don't know. I don't know. Just let me know. Anyway, I have a few more stitches to go before I reach my stitch marker again. So let me just... Woo! I can't wait to knit this today. All right. So that was the last question, guys, which means that is all I have for you. Thank you for sitting down with me today and listening to me ramble about yarn and crocheting and knitting and all of those great things. Oh my gosh. If you want to see more episodes from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, hit that thumbs up because it really helps out my channel. And happy birthday to me, you guys. Happy birthday to me. What a great day. Love getting older. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next episode.